Good morning. Good morning. Did I say that? I meant good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Um, we got a decent show today, I think. We're going to have Bonnie on Ken Comics Cook. And of course, we have Esther coming on first. And I believe she's going to be doing maybe a little fashion again. We're going to see. That went over pretty well last week. So we're going to have Esther on. But before we do, I'm going to give some shout outs, okay, especially for the Thanksgiving. We're going to give a shout out, obviously, to Ann Rothney if she's watching. She's one of our number one fans. To my fan base in the Philippines, Mayong Pasko, which means Merry Christmas. Okay, they celebrate Christmas early. I mean, they celebrate on the 25th, I believe, but they start to celebrate since October. Yes. So we have Jigs watching. Hello, Jigs. Good to see you. So we want to give a couple of shout outs, like I said, to Ann Rothney, to my pose in the Philippines, to Marita, always Marita. Yes. And that's about it. We're gonna bring Esther on now. This way we bring her on early, and then we'll go right to Ken Comics Cook. Okay, and then we'll talk about next week, and I'll wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're all getting ready. If you need any advice on turkeys, I'll be happy to do it. All right, so let's bring Esther on now.
Hey
Esther,
guys,
how are
I have
you?
another fashion segment for you.
Okay, great. You look great.
Today I'm at a Mixology, which is a trendy clothing boutique. It's probably, I would say, mid-range to higher end. And I think they have about 7 to 8 stores throughout the tri-state area. This
Okay.
is a really nice top. What I like about it is that it's long sleeve, as you can see, and it's also glittery, which I think we all need in these god-forsaken winters. We need some glitter to our lives. We can't just have a life where it's all black and beige and brown. And this top, let me try to find this. If anyone's interested in the price, this is going to take acrobatics to see it. It looks like it's $88, which is not so bad. I really like how it gives really nice cleavage. Again, it hugs your body, but it's not so short. It goes down fairly low, so it covers you. It's not like a belly top or a crop top. Here, as you can see, is my mini skirt. It's leather, so leather is all the rage. It's one thing you can still wear when it's cold. It's a little bit warmer. Um, it's fairly short, so you could either wear it like in warmer climates or on warmer days, or you put some nice tights under it. And I found sometimes tights can really hold you in. Let me see how much I try to see how much it is, but looks like it is $59 for this bargain
That's not
skirt.
bad.
Um, and I think that's a good bargain because it's well made. It's got a nice feel to it. Like I prefer to wear leather skirts than leather pants. Like I can't help but remember the episode in Friends where Ross is with this woman with leather pants, and I think they won't come off, and then she has to use flour or something. So I always feel like skirts, you can easily get them off, and I have like pretty muscular legs, and I feel like they do more for that. Where you have more room for your legs, whereas some pants, I feel like they don't even go over my muscular legs. Um, This is a really good store. They have some good deals. I see that they have a Black Friday special where I think you can get 20% off. They also have some out of season items that they're selling. It's generally very busy, so obviously it's really popular. And again, they have locations throughout New Jersey and Long Island and in the city. I know I went to one before in Closter, and now I'm at the one in Woodbury because I'm going home for Thanksgiving to Long Island. And while it has some of the same items from the Closter store, they have some overlap. There are a bunch of items that I didn't even notice at the Woodbury store that are cool, but they didn't even catch my eye in Closter. And that's a sign of a good store. If, you know, they have lots and lots of items that you like, not just one thing that's going to work for you because you may love the design, but it may not fit you that well. So it's always good to have lots of options of things that are amenable and agreeable for you. I honestly was a little bit nervous about doing this because no one wants to try on clothes right after you eat lunch. Let me try on another outfit for you guys.
Okay.
Can you guys wait? Yeah.
Yeah, fine. While you're doing that, I'm going to say hello to Ann Rothney and Mickey Delaney. And of course, Chicks, who's been.
Thanks. Amy, you in there? Oh my God. That's the party? That's the one member, remember you were saying that? What did they say about it? Somebody returned yesterday in black. Yeah. It was back right away. Which one? The black one. Oh, that one. Yeah, the black. Oh, right here. Right here.
Okay, this is interesting. Once again, everybody, thank you for watching.
Well, some things are much harder to put on than others. Now I've got the second outfit. I really like sexy tops. This one was a little harder to put on because I didn't realize that it had two layers to it where it has like a slip under the tank top. But I still think it's a nice color. It's got nice variety, nice lines. Um, it's a you just have to be a little bit dainty, like you're dealing with a cradled egg. Oops, I better tuck everything in a little bit better. You have to act like you're dealing with a cradled egg when you have a two-layered top versus just one layer, where there's like a layer and a layer underneath it. But again, it's a nice fit. Some people shy away from wearing things this tight, but I kind of like it because why not show off what you got? It looks like this one is. I'm trying to find the price, but the jeans are really one of my favorites. They're a really good length where they go up pretty high. Though I know that might disappoint some guys because they want to see that butt. But it can be really embarrassing if your jeans ride low and then people in public scold you. They're like, oh no, there's kids around. So I like jeans that go pretty high. Um, even though you might not like that, some of you, I don't know. And they're a nice price of $65. They're Flying Monkey, which is a very good brand of jeans. The top, I'm trying to see what the price is, but I think overall the jeans are pretty solid. I'll try to put my butt. I think they make my butt look good. They really do a lot for my legs. The top, I don't know. I could probably get a little more room in the bust, though. I don't know. Maybe some people like that. But also, jeans that go high, like it really holds your stomach in. And so it really pushes your stomach in. You probably get more of a workout holding your stomach in through these than you do for like, doing crunches or something. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. Mixology is a pretty good store. Like it gives you fashionable clothing, but at not awful prices. Like some places you go to and the prices are mind-boggling. Like yesterday, I went into a store in the West Village meatpacking area, and the jeans were like $250,
Wow.
which is a lot. Like 50, 65. I feel like I'm in the market for like another pair of jeans because I had this pair of jeans, and I honestly don't know what happened to them. So I am in the market for like another pair of jeans. So I'm thinking about these, but we'll see.
Well,
But does anyone want to vote? Maybe they want to vote. On,
well,
like, which
yeah.
outfit
I
is
mean,
better. I don't know.
we got Ann Rothney says that she prefers the hygiene and that it's cute on you. Your outfit. She loves
She
it.
prefers what?
She prefers the hygiene. The high jeans.
High riding jeans.
Yes, that's it. Yes, and that you look very cute in your outfit, which you do.
Well, let's hope she can be my PR woman then.
Actually,
Can she tell everybody that I look very cute?
Yes, in fact, we should raise it to you look very pretty instead of cute. So there you go.
Oh, well, I was having an ick day. I don't know because I was driving through traffic. That's why, and I was like, so now I feel a little bit better if she says that.
Yeah, well, you're made for a lot of your clothes. I mean, you fit into them well. You look good. You know what I mean? So that's good.
I hope so. But even, people say that I look good in clothes, but there is some stuff that just doesn't fit at all. Like I can try on some stuff and it just like, it looks embarrassingly bad. Like it looks like I have 5 boobs and they're hitting me on the head, or I don't know, some stuff it doesn't even go over like my legs. Some stuff doesn't look good at all, or it just looks bizarre. Like it depends. Some stuff is meant to humble you, I guess.
Wow. Well, Ann says that she paid $50 for her first pair of Jordache jeans. That's right, in the 80s.
Jordache.
Yes,
they've been around
your time. That was before your time, Esther. Back in the 80s, they cost $50.
Sneakers as well, Jordache.
Yeah, they used to. Do they still make Jordache? I don't know. I guess they do. I remember other jeans like Sergio Valente and Sasson jeans. That was another big one back then.
Sure.
Yeah. But that was before your time, Esther, though. So there you go.
No, but I think the
right
other
around
thing
the
I want to tell people is that, I don't know. The more you try on, the better you'll get a feel of what you really like. And I encourage people to go to many different stores before they settle on something, because you never know. And also to go to Mixology in Woodbury, they've got some great sales. Obviously, I'm going to plug them. Everyone probably thinks I'm talking to myself or something, but
kind of noisy out there.
Yeah, but does anyone have any questions? Also, if anyone lives around here, I'm available for like free headshots and free styling if people want that.
Right. Well,
I'm happy to take anybody shopping who lives in the tri-state area and help them pick out some stuff and take some pictures. Like, I know sometimes it's hard to go outside your comfort zone and try on different things. Like, even for someone like me, some things I don't like wearing, but that's mainly graphic t-shirts.
Well,
I think
maybe we can do. Yeah, maybe we could do. Yeah. Maybe we could do a segment called Shopping with Esther, and you could take someone out shopping. I said maybe we could do a segment called Shopping with Esther, and you could bring.
Yeah, you can come shopping with me. You go,
Yeah,
and you're always welcome to watch The Price is Right. We aired it something yesterday as well, but maybe one of these outfits I'll put on The Price is Right. Who knows?
right,
Usually, some outfits I put on there, and then some outfits go on my little photography blog.
right. All right. Well, Esther, you going to be appearing anywhere?
Let me think.
I
Like I
think.
said, I will be in a show December 21st at New Milford High School, and it's a contest, and it's being judged by bookers of New York City comedy clubs. So if I do really well, that could earn me spots at those clubs, like somewhere like the Stand, which I think is one of the nicest comedy clubs in New York City. So I'm excited about that. Every week I do my live show, The Price is Right, and they can always find me on MySpace as well.
Great. All right, Esther.
Thank you so much for having
Thank
me
you.
on.
All right. Take care. All right. So that was Esther. I love those fashion segments that she does. And she does them really well. I mean, she's in a dressing room and then, she is trying on clothes and videoing it, at the same time live. I think that's really great. And she does such a good job. And maybe, yeah, if anyone's in the tri-state area, like she said, she'll take you shopping. She'll take you to all the good spots. All right. So let's go right now to Bonnie. And Bonnie is with Helene Witt and also with Linda Marcus Smith. And they're going to make a nice treat that everybody loves. So let's bring Bonnie on. But first, let's do her intro. Bonnie, how are you? Are you there? Hold on a second.
How are
There you are. What's going on?
It seems like it's been a while.
It has. It's been at least 2-3 weeks, I guess, something like that.
I just was like, all kinds of stuff happened, and I'm so sorry that we missed each other, but we're back now, and
Yes.
I'm excited to share Linda's recipe, and I'm going to let Linda talk about what she's going to make, and we'll go from there.
Okay. No problem.
Okay, so
Hi.
can you see yourself?
Hello,
Yes.
Linda.
Hi, how are you? So nice to meet you. Thank you, Bonnie, for having me on.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Felix. Helene's here, but she's decided she's been on this and she's letting me have the floor today.
Fine. That's good.
1 second, I smell something.
Okay.
Oh, let me get you.
It's okay.
Yeah, hold on a second, Felix. 1 second.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so anyway, she has in those cooking shows, the before and after. She has something in
Yeah.
the oven for the after.
Okay.
You don't have to wait while we heat it up. Okay.
That's fine.
So I didn't want to show you what it was because she didn't even tell you what she's making yet. So
I'm not saying anything. It's a
Hi.
surprise.
yes, it's a holiday surprise. It's
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
yes. Okay, so back to
We're
Linda.
so excited to bring this to you. I know a lot of you've never heard of this. I know you think you're woke. You think you know it all. Come on over. I'll show you what I've been cooking. So this is the treat that we're making
Ooh.
for us older people who you think are on the spectrum. Us older people used to go camping in the woods.
Yes.
And these were so good when you're out freezing and it's raining and you're cold. So you get a graham cracker and you put a couple little pieces of Hershey's chocolate plain on there. For all you with nut allergies, leave that out. And you get the small marshmallows because they melt faster in the oven. You line them up like this. Throw them in the oven for a little bit till you start smelling it burn. You put it in the oven. This is the home version versus the campfire version. Then when you pull them out of the oven, they look like this. Let me get
Oh, okay.
So there's what they look like when they're done. And
And what are they? They're called s'mores.
they're called s'mores. And they were a hit when we were growing up. Us kids would die for these. And we need to bring these back. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely. I see them on sale a lot of times around now, or like right in the fall and the early, right in the barbecues in the summer and in the early fall. And then it's like you said, people like to eat it when it's
And they're so good. Try one, Helene Witt. See if you still like it.
Here's Elaine.
You know,
Elaine, can we
Hey,
can
Helene.
we see your T-shirt? I love that.
look at her rocking herself.
That is so cool.
There you go.
I love it, Helene. That is so cool. So
Can't wait to try my s'mores with Hershey's
Thank
chocolate,
you.
Bonnie.
marshmallows. Let's say the name of the marshmallow company. May as well give them
So
a plug.
this is a woke chocolate company. It's called Hershey.
Ah,
You're helping Pennsylvania stay alive.
what do you think?
it's good. I know my friend added Reese's chocolate peanut butter to the mix.
Ooh, that's a way to jazz it up.
Well put, Bonnie. Bonnie, aren't you going to try one?
Yeah, yes.
I
It's all right. I'm gonna taste it.
This brings me back to my childhood, back to my shoplifting days.
That is so good. It brings memories back for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just say back to your shoplifting days? That's so
No,
funny.
I
think
told
everybody
Bonnie,
went through a phase where they did that.
I told Bonnie that you ladies should have wore Girl Scout outfits or something like that.
Yeah, I told them you said that. None of us were having that.
No wonder why he said it. I thought he was kinky. He said it because of the s'mores aspect.
Oh, is that why? No, I think he just thought it would be funny. Yeah, Felix, what was your reasoning behind the Girl Scout?
They sell the s'mores cookies. I mean, something like that.
Perverted, but he
Felix,
doesn't.
do you want one?
Sure. I think that's good. You could do an Italian version with Nutella if you want. See?
Oh,
That's a great idea.
yes. There's so many different ways you could.
You could sprinkle crushed hazelnuts on it too. That would be good.
Mm.
Oh, and I think Felix, you were talking to me about having Linda put it in the oven, and I didn't get back to you because I went out. I was already late to get someplace, but she did that on her own. She said, "Let me put them in the oven."
Oh, okay.
We're gonna microwave it, because I'm like the microwave queen. So,
Yeah,
but
well,
the oven makes it more like.
right. Well,
So-
I was thinking more on the line of toasting marshmallows.
Yes, that's how we used to do it, right? We used to put the marshmallows on sticks.
Yes.
That's why I asked
Skewers or sticks.
gas
When you
grill.
were camping, it was
Right, sticks
Sticks.
as skewers.
right.
Yes.
Yes, and that's how I remember. Then the marshmallow would melt,
Mhm.
and then you would put it between the cracker and the thing, and put another cracker on top, like a sandwich.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's how I used to do it.
These are the low calorie s'mores because if you look closely, it's open face. It's missing the cracker, the other
Right. So instead of a sandwich,
Yeah.
you can make a triple layer if you're not on a diet.
Yeah, this is the not diet
Uh-oh.
one.
Yeah.
This is the first time
Yeah,
I've
that's how
had
I used to
anything in
eat
an oven in decades.
Oh,
Well,
believe me,
I don't
my
think
daughter uses
marshmallow-
the oven a lot.
Yeah, I don't think
What-
marshmallows have that many. I don't think marshmallows have that many calories, does it? I don't know. Depends on the packet.
Crackers and the chocolate do.
Yeah,
I-
that's-
Marshmallows are negligible, but
yeah, the chocolate.
but
Yeah,
it's so delicious. It's worth the calories.
well, just to let you know,
Yeah,
Janet,
we love that.
Yeah. Janet Stewart is saying hello to Linda. There
Janet,
you go.
my buddy, she's
Oh.
coming to my military show.
Your
Oh,
military show.
Yeah, I do one monthly in Vegas at the Marine Club and Museum. First show
Wow.
is January 6th. and Janet's going to be on it with some Janet comes from a military family, and the rest of them are all military veterans doing
Like
comedy.
yourself?
Yeah, I'm a military vet too. I almost forgot to tell you.
Oh, okay. What
She has
branch?
an amazing history, Felix. So ask her.
Yeah.
Ask her some.
Okay, what branch of service were you in?
I was in the Army.
The Army.
Yeah.
I know the Army well. I was in military school from like age 14 and into college. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was it like going to military school? I missed that.
Well, I kind of went to military school, but it was also a Catholic school, so it was pretty hard, in both areas, Catholicism and in the military. We had the brothers, and then we had the Army guys, so it was a no-win situation.
So in military Catholic school, I would imagine that when you got hit with a ruler, you got hit in cadence.
That's right. And you had to say thank you, brother, every time he hit you. That's
Oh my
right.
God.
And
The brothers. You mean the brothers?
the brothers, yes.
Not these
I'm
brothers.
talking about Christian brothers,
Wow.
So, and we would the how can I put it this way? The oxymoron part of the school was you would have military science, right? Learn about weapons and tactics, and then you would proceed to your religion class where you're taught not to kill your fellow man. So how's that for getting screwed up?
But that's what really happened.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's exactly what was going on. So,
Wow.
yeah,
So how many years were you under this tutelage?
4 years, 4 hard years. Yes, that
And
was
it
it.
made you the person you are.
It made me the person I am today, a deranged, confused individual.
That's hilarious. I was almost shot in the military.
Oh no!
My
did that
lieutenant was cleaning a 45 caliber.
Okay.
So that there was a round in the chamber.
Oh my God.
You got to check those chambers. That's even I know that.
Yeah. So I've been checking mine ever since.
I had to assemble and disassemble an M60 blindfolded. That's
Oh
what we
my
had to do.
God.
Yes, that's right. Blindfolded.
Whoa.
And you had to do it. There were guys that were able to do it under, I don't know, 3 minutes or something like that. I don't know how they did it, but it was pretty
Pretty quick.
amazing.
Isn't it
What's
crazy
that?
to make you do?
Yeah, at age 14, no less,
Wow. You were 14 when they were doing that? Oh my God.
Oh, yes. I was 14 to about 18, I think it was. I was. Yes. That was it.
What have you done with your life since then? What's
He's
your
a chef.
life?
He's a chef.
That much. Well, I was in ROTC in college.
Oh wow.
All right. Yeah, I was in ROTC in college. And then actually my father passed away, and I did not go any further with the military. I was supposed to get commissioned as a second lieutenant, but I didn't go through with it because my mother didn't want me to go into the service after my father died, So, but they let me go because it was peacetime at the time. It was like right around the hostage situation in Iran,
And we're
So-
back to that.
Yeah, so it was like
Learn through
1970,
history.
1979 or 1980, I think it was. And I was going, I forget which fort it was, Benning or the other one, Bragg, to get commissioned. Then my father passed away, so I couldn't go. And then she said, please don't go into the military. And I said, all right. I signed for 6 years. So in a way, maybe I should thank my mother for that. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I did. And then I went to, I finished up college. I went on to become a business guy in sales and everything for a while. But I always loved working in kitchens while I was going to school. And then I went to culinary school and became a chef. And that's what I do.
What's
And
your
I would,
favorite chef thing to do?
my favorite chef thing to do. Well, if you're talking meals, there's a French dish called pâté fou, which I like. It's a boiled beef with a horseradish sauce. It's not that hard to make, and it's very healthy too, because it's got all the vegetables and all the what do you call those, herbs and stuff like that in there. So I like doing that. I love making omelets. If you like omelets, I can make you an omelet like you wouldn't believe, I guess, a French omelet,
I made you an omelet.
Sure. Well, I guess we're not going to trade there, Linda. I don't know what happened to Linda, but we're not going to be trading. So we'll see if we can get them back. I don't know if we can. We lost her. All right. Boy, Linda seems like a very interesting individual, I'd have to say. Janet, your mother loves marshmallows. I guess she used to make you probably Rice Krispie treats, right, Janet? I would think. Janet, I don't really know you, but I'm glad that you're watching. That's good. All right. So we'll see if Bonnie comes back on. If not, then I think we're going to call it a day, maybe. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, okay. So we're going to have Bonnie come on again. Just hold on a second. We're going to bring her up. All right. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Okay. So Bonnie's going to come back up. We're going to have some more questions that I'd like to ask Linda. Let's bring her up. Hold on.
We're back.
I'll tell you what.
Yes, you're back.
Yeah, I got a phone call. Anytime I get a phone call, it just shuts the whole thing down. So
Okay.
hopefully whoever it is does not call back.
I was just about to get us some more from Linda.
More.
Yeah, so Linda's story is quite incredible.
Yeah, Linda,
I would like to ask her about Las Vegas, if that's okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask her first.
Go ahead.
Rank? What was your rank in the military?
I went all the way up to E5 specialist. So I was a finance
Specialist.
clerk.
What's that?
I was a finance clerk. So soldiers would come in and they would tell them how much money they were supposed to get. And I was in a cage with a 45 passing out cash.
Wow,
I like that.
that's nice. So where were you stationed?
Hanau. So that's the city between Frankfurt. It's like the Iowa of Germany. It's
Okay.
flatlands.
Oh, that's good.
But it's where the Grimm brothers are from.
The Grimm, right? The Brothers Grimm.
Okay, yes, those guys.
Where they made all those wonderful fairy tales for us, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That sounds good.
Yeah, my dad, I have a joke about Grimm brothers. My dad went through the Holocaust, which now we have to call it Hitler's downsizing program.
Wow.
And he told me everything at age 2 about the Holocaust. So I was raised with really grim fairy tales.
Wow.
Really grim
His
tales.
grandpa was from
That's amazing.
her grandpa.
Wow.
My grandmother, I got stationed in Hanau, told my dad that day, and he said, that's where my mother was born. So
Wow.
I got to stand on her property.
Yeah, so that's that. In a way, it was making full circle, right? There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's very interesting. So tell us about Las Vegas. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
did you always live in Las Vegas?
No.
So where were you on Long Island first?
So I was born and raised in Portland. My parents came over after Hitler, and they lived in the Jewish Harlem area as one of the immigrants in the Jewish ghetto area.
That was Brooklyn.
1947, up in Jewish Harlem.
In Harlem.
Yeah, above Spanish Harlem was
Right.
125th and Broadway, was where they put the Jews at the time, because
Okay.
they were all coming over. And so then my dad's sponsor was in Portland. So we went there to live a year later. And I grew up there, and I couldn't, Portland is like Nobody ever gave a rip about Portland ever. Now they call it Rip City. It's a city nobody gives a rip about.
So you're talking about Portland, Oregon, right?
Yes.
I can tell by your voice you're definitely not from New York.
I
You're
tell
definitely-
people I'm from the Upper West Side
Upper
of the
West-
map.
Of the map, right? Yeah, because there's a Portland, Maine too. That's why I asked.
Yes.
Portland. I actually was offered a job in Portland, but I never took it.
What type of job?
It was in the picture frame business when I was a sales manager. Someone wanted me to go there to like help them with their company, with the molding company, like for frames and stuff. But I never did it.
That's why we never met.
Right. My ex-wife wanted me to go, so I never went. So
Nice. Yeah. So I grew up there and I had domineering women in my family. And when the sweetest man in my life, my grandpa, passed, I said, I'm out of here. And I went to the post office and this guy was following me and his eyes kept following me. And he said he wanted me. It was Uncle Sam.
yeah,
Had me going there for a minute.
So
That's good.
Uncle
Yeah.
Sam. Yeah, everybody.
And Helene said to remember to tell him us that, I'm a boomer. We were not taught to say no to a man. Of course, I'm going in the army.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm a boomer too, but a lot of women used to say no to me.
Send them my number. I'll teach them a thing or two.
There
So
you
how
go.
did you end up in Las Vegas?
So I was traveling. I had a daughter who I spoiled for 36 years. And we traveled. I didn't know how to say no to my child. So I did anything. We traveled and she was a model. I had been in the military and was trying to be the best mother. And after screwing that up, I wound up in Southern California in Murrieta. And my daughter and I went our separate ways because I messed up by spoiling her. And then I got hit by a drunk driver.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
And I got brain trauma. And they
Oh
said
my God.
mild dementia due to brain trauma. So my daughter was used to being spoiled and I couldn't spoil her. And so we went our separate ways and I started comedy in Murrieta for a year at Aces Comedy. And then I went back home to Portland to do comedy and found out my town is now for the LGBTQ community. So I kept trying to get on shows that were really for that community.
Right.
I came on a visit to see Stephen Pearl, Long Island legend, that traveled with Robin Williams and Sam Kinison. He's in Vegas and he said, come for my birthday. So I got to go in the back where Harry Basil's Laugh Factory green room.
Right.
There were men there that were heterosexual. And I'm like,
Oh, oh my God. Terrible.
that's where I live now. Heterosexual
Wow.
men, you got it. You got
So
it.
you said you were a model, right?
My daughter was.
Oh, I thought you were. Okay.
Yeah, my daughter modeled for like 5 years, and I was
Oh,
like a stage mother and
right.
helping her because I don't
Well-
know how to say no.
You
I'm
have
sure,
amazing
I'm sure
story.
you could have been a model. I mean, you have like that Martha Stewart, Angie Dickinson look. You know what I mean? So
What would you just say?
Oh, he gave you a beautiful compliment.
What'd you
Say
say?
it again.
I said you look like you could have been a model
Thank
because you have that Angie Dickinson, Martha Stewart look. That's what I said.
I just got
Andrew
to,
Dickinson, I remember. Yeah,
And
and
Martha
I definitely
Stewart-
see the resemblance for
That's what
sure.
Vanessa says.
100%.
Vanessa Hollingshead tells me, quit saying Marilyn Monroe, that you look like Marilyn. You look like Angie Dickinson.
Yes.
That's right. Pepper
I definitely see
Anderson,
it.
right?
Thanks, Carol Chen.
Police Story. Pepper Anderson. There you go.
Thank you. I just got done doing a one-woman show in Manhattan. I don't remember seeing you in the audience, Felix.
We
Um,
didn't know about it.
My wife doesn't let me travel much, so there you go.
But you know what? Is she allowed to promote anything, whatever she wants?
Why not? I don't care. It's
All right.
fine.
So my one-woman show is available at Ripple Effects Artists. That you can get a hold of them on Facebook. And I would like more followers on my YouTube because Lord Almighty, I've spent $1 million trying to interview people in any kind of entertainment facet of comedy. and it'd be nice to have it kind of pay off for me. So if anybody wants to go to YouTube and click follow and make some comments and likes, it would help my algorithms. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was,
If you want to, I'll do it right after the show.
thank you.
Yeah.
So it's comedian Linda Marcus Smith. 4 words.
Okay. That
That's
sounds
it.
good.
With slashes.
And come to Vegas and come see or ask me to be on my military monthly live show.
That I would probably enjoy. That would be great.
Super.
So did you? I mean, being you were a woman in the service, right?
Mhm.
Did you? I used to love doing the Jodies when I marched. You know the Jody songs. Did you ever? I guess they didn't do that with women. You know, when you'd march and then you'd sing a song.
Oh, like from
With
the Bill Murray things? I don't know, but I've been told like that.
Yeah, things like that.
Oh,
Did you?
okay.
You didn't do that in the military, right?
No, we did march in cadence, and the drill sergeant would have a song, and we would repeat phrases.
Right, that's it. That's a Jody. Yes, that's right. You know, like Jody's coming with the shotgun, you know, something. I don't know. I forget them all. So
I'll have to do a parody of that on stage. That's a great idea for me, Felix.
Yeah.
That is a great idea. I love it.
you could go on YouTube and put, you know, military Jodies, Jodi, and you'll get an idea, you know, like Airborne Daddy coming down the strip, you know. No, wait, it's C-130 coming down the strip. Airborne Daddy's gonna take a little trip, you know. So you could do like, you know, something like that, but you could change the words around. That would be great. They would love that in the military because they all. I said they would love that in the military because they all must have sang a Jody, you know.
And maybe she could have them you know, she says the first line and have them repeat it, and then it's like audience interaction.
Or change the words around to make it more
Right.
comical, you know.
Right. But they repeat it. That would be cool.
I
Yeah.
have one parody. Amanda Cohn, she's a comedian. She gave me a parody because I'm half Jewish, half Christian, and I was lied to. And my whole life I was told I was Jewish, but I'm really not because my mother wasn't.
Right.
So I have a parody. Want to hear it real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So, if I were a real Jew, yada dee da 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 dee da 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 da, all day long I'd yada yada. Anyway, you get the point.
I do. That's right. That's very similar to my military career.
Me and Helene are the real Jews here.
That's very similar to my military career where I was a soldier and a Christian, or, you know, with the religion class and the military class, you know.
It's right. It's a conflict.
It's a conflict, you know.
But
Like-
actually, Christians and Jews get along very well.
Yes.
You know, there's no conflict between Christians and Jews.
No,
In fact,
let's
we're
clear about
Judeo-Christian. Sorry, what,
Right.
Felix?
let's be clear about that being what's going on right now.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
absolutely
We
true.
don't want to have anybody say anything. Did you want to
Which
say something?
reminds me, Bonnie's going to star in a show that Linda and I bought tickets to.
Oh,
for
you're gonna be at that
$50
show?
each. Yeah, because we support Israel.
Oh,
So we're gonna
my
watch
God,
your show.
thank you.
Oh, good.
On the show.
Can I take credit for those tickets?
Unfortunately, I wish I didn't give them to 3 people already.
No, as long as they know that I brought somebody, because all I brought so far is my
Oh,
boyfriend.
Unfortunately, 3 people want credit for it already.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
you know what? I'm still promoting it. So if
Thank
I get
you.
any more, you get the next one.
Thank you. I'm not a salesman. This getting people to
No.
buy stuff is not my thing. I'm not. I've been putting out.
Can I just say something right now? I
Yes.
dated when I was young. I dated a Jewish girl, right? And I loved her dearly. I really did. And she loved me. And I said, you know, what are we going to do when we get married? And she said to me, "Don't be ridiculous. You're a Gentile. We'll never get married." She told me.
Oh, I mean, no. But even to this day, what my father just recently passed away. I've been dating my boyfriend for 4 years. He
Right.
looks Jewish, right? But he's not. So every time I would bring him over, or every time I would go over, he would ask me about my boyfriend. What do you think the first question he asked me about him?
What?
It's Jewish. So my boyfriend was like, just lie and tell him I'm Jewish. You know, he's 90 something years old. Just, you know,
Right.
it makes them happy. But that's been ingrained in us because Jews are disappearing all over the world for other reasons. But one of the reasons that is intermarriage. And then when the children are, I mean, my mother's mother's sister married a guy who was Protestant. And
Right.
they had one son. And when he was 13, they said, what do you want to be? Do you want to be Jewish? Or do you want to be a Protestant? And he picked to be Protestant because, you know, it's more fun. I mean, you got the Christmas tree and all that. And
Right.
she was heartbroken. The mother was heartbroken because she just assumed he would follow in her faith. I mean, they
Right.
raised him both together. And then he became really religious. Like he just passed away recently too, but he was the deacon of his church and he belonged to the, you know, all kinds of things. But, you know, when we would get together for family gatherings, we had our
Right.
Jewish stars and they had our crosses and, you know, everybody got along, but you know, it's just part of the culture is to
Right.
push. Like my daughter right now, she's dating somebody who's not Jewish. I don't care. I really
Right.
don't care at all. I care that he's a nice
Your
person.
husband wasn't.
No, my husband was. My husband
Where
was
did you get the name Scalise?
Scalisi. My ex-husband. Let's get that straight. My ex-husband was 100% Jewish, bar mitzvah, the whole thing.
Oh.
His mother married an Italian man who converted, and it's really hard to convert to Judaism, but he did it.
Yes.
So, and then when he was born, as Linda was saying, you are only considered Jewish if
You're
the
born.
mother is
Mother.
the mother is Jewish. You're not
Right.
considered You could say you're Jewish, but the Jewish religion doesn't
Right.
acknowledge that. You would have to become a Jew, like, you know.
Right.
And they make it very difficult. If you ever watch Sex in the City with Charlotte, they show you how difficult it's like they don't want you, you know. You have to really try hard to become a Jew, where every other religion they're like, come on in. So,
Well,
so anyway, I want to get back to Linda and that if you want to promote any last thing besides that, and I want to thank you so much for coming on. And Elaine, thank you.
I want to promote Bonnie's
Oh.
Israeli show.
Okay, so sorry.
That's good.
I'm promoting a show for Israel. It's at the Broadway Comedy Club this Sunday at 1:00. It's going to be an event. It's a 4-hour event. So get your sleeping bags, ladies. They have somebody that was actually there on January 7th who escaped, and he's going to talk about what
you mean October 7th.
October 7th. Sorry, thank
There
you.
you go. No, that's all right.
October 7th, and he got away. So he's going to be talking about his experience. They have Jewish singers. They have all kinds of things. And it's if you go to Steve Goldberg or Pamela Roth, you can get any information from them, or you go to my Facebook page. I've been promoting it on my Facebook page. It's, you know, a bunch of people are in it. And
Ziggy Susser's in it.
Ziggy Sesser. There's a whole bunch of people. So you know, it's if you can come on a Sunday, it's at the Broadway Comedy Club at 1:00, and and I think that's about it. So
$55 donation. To
right.
Israel.
They have donations. They have they're gonna have comics, singers, speakers. Noshes, which is like the Jewish word for a snack.
Yes, of course.
Yes. So, thank you, Felix.
You're welcome.
Linda,
Thank you.
Thank you, Felix. So nice to get to know you, and anybody watching this now and after, love you. And thanks for being a fan of Felix and Bonnie and all of Long Island, anything, you guys. It's a joy to be here in New York and getting to connect with any of you. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Linda. And every time I watch the reruns of Policewoman,
He's a doll.
Yeah.
And Helene, you want to say anything?
I love Felix and Bonnie. And Linda.
Do you want to plug anything?
Tell them about tonight.
So wait, Helene,
No.
what do you think about the new song that the Beatles did?
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
think about
I
that?
think it grows on you. At first, I was sad the whole day. I thought John was in AI, and it bothered the living hell out of me. I was sad all day, actually crying a little bit. But then when I heard it wasn't AI, I'm fine.
It wasn't. I didn't know that.
You
I
thought it
didn't
was AI?
Oh, I thought it was all generated with AI. I guess not, right?
Well, Tim Thompson told me it is an AI. He told me it's
No.
really John.
Yeah, I don't know technology, so that's kind of interesting.
We don't even know, but it just turned me off. And then I listened to the Beatles station all the time, and I was crying all day. It was amazing how emotional I got,
Right.
more than I was since he died. It was
Sure.
really hit me the other day. And then Tim said, "That's not AI." So that's
Oh.
what I think of the new song.
Oh, okay,
It
good.
was profoundly emotional.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people got emotional over it. Yep, absolutely.
But I'm
I-
happy for Paul and Ringo. I'm
Yeah.
really happy for them.
I still remember the day he died. I was watching Saturday
Me
Night
too.
Live. I fell asleep. I
Oh.
woke up and then they had the special report. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it must have been on during the week because it didn't happen on the weekend.
It did or didn't?
Saturday Night Live must have been on a weekday.
Rerun?
I thought didn't it happen on the 7th, right? Didn't it? Or something like that?
I know that I was at a seminar and I was sleeping
Yeah.
over at my friend's house and she told me, so it had to be on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Could have been. I just remember the news came on. Maybe it was night. I forgot. The news came on and
I
they
know what you're thinking of. I know what you're thinking of. It was, what was that? Howard Cosell.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because there's a famous moment when Howard Cosell said it during a game.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, like Monday Night Football, right? I think that was it. Yeah.
You could Google that. Yeah.
Wow.
How'd
Okay.
you like Bonnie's memorabilia? Wasn't it so impressive?
I
I just adore what she had down there. I took pictures of it.
loved your segment. I was like,
I love
wow,
yours.
that was
I
amazing.
like the food tray or whatever she had. That was,
You love that food tray.
well, I'm a chef. I love food trays.
You love the food tray. She had the most incredible stuff still in its packaging, but he loved the food tray. I could probably get you one of them. They probably still make that.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Or a lunchbox. I love a Beatles lunchbox, but
I
that
have a little one, but
must be
because
very
Those are worth a lot.
nice. Yeah.
I have a new one from Disney. It's this
Oh, okay.
big, and my cousin brought
Yeah.
it.
But
Here's
after
my
today,
lunch. She'll
though,
say, "Where's that lunchbox?"
after today, though, I want a policewoman lunchbox. That's what I want.
Yes, yes.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
get him something and surprise him. Where do you live? Massapequa?
No, I live in North Babylon, New York.
I get Babylon and Bayshore mixed up.
You know where like West Babylon is? You ever hear West Babylon? Babylon
Park
Village.
Avenue, where the doctor's office is.
Yes, you know Babylon Village?
The cute one with the little theater.
Yes, it's north of there, not that far.
Where's Pat Marone from?
I don't know. I know Pat.
I have to say,
From.
to Babylon, West Babylon, Bayshore.
Yeah, it's like near Bayshore or West Islip, right around there. I think you have to hit West Islip first, and then you get Bayshore.
Okay.
That's right.
So this is so interesting for everyone listening in the Philippines.
Yeah, well, Felix, I just want to thank you, and you'll give me the dates for next month. I know it's crazy. December is crazy, so
That's
maybe
fine.
we'll just do it once next month.
Well, you may have to wear an elf outfit though.
Yeah, I'll wear a Santa outfit, a Santa
Yeah,
like from Mean Girls.
yeah, that's it. So,
All right. Well, thank you, Felix, and thank
All
you, Linda,
Thank you, Felix.
and thank you, Holly.
thank you, ladies.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Bonnie.
you.
Share the show everywhere. Share the show. Share the
Yes,
show.
share the show.
Okay.
All right, take care.
Bye, Felix.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was great. That was a great segment. All right. And of course, Esther always does well with her fashion. She's pretty incredible when she does her little quick change and everything. And she looks great in the clothes, I got to say. For you ladies out there, I'm sure you love the talk that she does, the fashion talk and everything. I have no clue what she's saying, only because I don't know women's fashion that well. I mean, I know some of it, but not all of it. But she looks great in the clothes. That's what I like about it more than anything. I'm going to get in trouble on this show today. I can tell. All right. So for next week. Hopefully we have a show. I don't know yet. If we don't, because of the holiday, I think we might take off. I'm thinking of it. So I think so. I think Ann got a little chuckle out of that, Ann, right? Ann, take a picture of your mug, of you drinking it or your mug, and we'll post it on the Facebook. That'd be great. What else? What else was I going to say? All right. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to have a show next week. Please, everybody, share the show. I need to get more out there. It's my fault. I need to do more and get things out there more. Hopefully I will. Coming up, we're going to have more America. We're going to have, we should have Gina down in Florida visiting places. So that would be great. Thank you, Ann. I appreciate that. So, that would be kind of cool. All right. Plus we got Bonnie and then we have Esther. So that should be pretty entertaining enough, but we will try to get some restaurants. Maybe we'll send Bonnie into a couple of restaurants. We'll send Americo into some restaurants. He's working on something now. That would be great. What else? We could do things which we could videotape and show. I want to try and get more of the Philippine cooking in. That was pretty interesting with Layla and Laylee Ann. I thought that was really great. And Ann, I believe Laylee Ann is working on the lumpia to show you. So once I get that, I will give it to you, or we'll show it on the show too. All right. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. That's right, Ann. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all. When you guys watch the show, the recorded version, again, happy Thanksgiving. What else? I'm going to be having a new show in December. I did a little bit of a taste in October or the beginning of November, but we're going to work on it. So far, people are starting to join the page, which is interesting. So we got kind of like a new thing going on. It's called Fed Up. What's your beef? We're going to do more of that. I'm going to be doing that, hosting it with my friend Frank and Felix. How's that sound? And we'll have some people on. We'll do a little forum on things that get you aggravated. Going to try not to make it too not so much controversial, but not to make it a world of politics. Okay, we got enough of that now going on. All right, so what I was going to say. So go watch Linda wherever she's appearing. That's Linda Marcus Smith. Go watch Bonnie Scalisi, wherever she's appearing, and Esther, wherever Esther is appearing. And that's it. All right. So I want everyone here, everyone out there, if you're here, have a good night, good day. Our friends in the Philippines, if you watch this show, Mayong Pasko, which is Merry Christmas in the Philippines. All right. So everybody, thanks for watching.